Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, for those who remember, there was a time when the government went on to recruit Kenyans for jobs abroad, and one of the churches where Ruto had given millions some time back was used as a recruiting center, the Jesus Winners Ministry. Many youth in their hundreds trooped to this church for recruitment of these jobs abroad, and the program was actually conducted directly by the CS for Labor, Alfred Mutua. Do you remember this time, you guys? Now, after this, it turned out that many youth who are recruited, and even some who received job letters or offers, up to now are yet to get these jobs. It also emerged that some of these youth were asked to pay a certain fee. Some was amounting to 50,000, some said 100, some said they paid 30. In what they were told, it is a processing fee. They paid. But now, they never saw the job. And one question, what was the reason why the government involved itself in this issue of job seeking abroad? The reason was that we had agents who were actually conning Kenyans, taking money, 200,000, 100,000, 150. I even have my cousin mwenye alijaribu hii mambo na akapoteza 100,000. So it was to deal with these crooks who are taking money from Kenyans without offering these jobs. But now, it is turning out that this government is not different from the characters that had endangered Kenyan people. So, CS for Labor Alfred Mutua went to the Senate to answer various questions. And one man, Senator Boni Khalwale from Kakamega, asked Alfred Mutua a serious question. And even he went on further to urge him to resign. So, it shows that when you listen to Boni Khalwale, it's like he was sent by the youth to deliver their message to one Alfred Mutua. And here is the message from the youth through Boni Khalwale to Ruto CS Alfred Mutua.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to draw the attention of the CS to the figure 5%. Going by the example in this House, the House is expected to be properly constituted when we have at least two senators who live with disability. The Speaker would never start the House unless that provision was made. In your case, it is 5%. Listening to you, you are giving the country the go-round. whiling and talking about circulars and all manner of things that you have said. This failure by yourself and your ministry in this issue of 5% is a reflection of your failure in the employment of our youth outside the country. Those youths have asked me this morning, because they knew you are coming, that I demand of you, which I now do, that you resign
Senator,
as the cabinet secretary in
Senator
the ministry.
Boni.
Are you willing to do so that you can be properly investigated?
Senator Boni, honorable CS, you can disregard totally that statement by Senator Boni. Just disregard that statement. It's got nothing to do with what has brought you before this House. Senator.
Now, I want us to continue with the panel discussion, but I have a quick request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to our discussion. Khalwale has delivered a strong message to Alfred Mutua, though the Speaker would not want such an engagement in the Senate. That is the problem when we have a loyal Speaker to the executive, but not to the House. That's again the problem when you have leaders who are under capture. In as much Khalwale's question was not in line with the discussion of the day, but it's a genuine question. The Speaker should have allowed Khalwale to finish his question and let the person who is actually being questioned to respond. Then they move on to the next. The truth is that Alfred Mutua has failed in the employment of our youth in this country because it's not even creating jobs. The environment is spoiled. Then the issue of, bragging on how they are now employing or looking for employment for our youth abroad. It's actually backfiring in their face. I am happy because of one thing. Khalwale is a senator elected on UDA ticket, and this is the UDA majority whip in the Senate. A man who can speak truth to power. How I wish we had more Khalwale in the Senate to work in that capacity. That yes, we made a mistake to vote for this regime, but can we oversight this regime without intimidation, without being coerced? I like how Khalwale put his question that those who have asked me to demand you to resign as a CS. The reason so that you will pave way for investigation. So, second point, Khalwale does not just want Mutua to resign. He wants Alfred Mutua to be investigated. Some youth allege that they were paid their money back when this thing flopped. Some are saying they were paid half. Some are wondering why their money was refunded when they knew that they will get jobs. Sometimes the parents will sell their land knowing that ukienda kufanya kazi utakuja ununue shamba ingine kama hiyo mara tatu. Wengine watauza ng'ombe. People will go to the banks and borrow money knowing that you will pay the money. Now, they're returning the money na bank inataka interest. Hiyo interest haiko. This was so much a shaming time for this regime and for CS Alfred Mutua. They bragged of looking for jobs abroad for youth, but it turned out to be a scam And now they are still here. In other civilized nations, someone like Alfred Mutua should have resigned willingly. Ilikuwa imetosha tu yeye resign na aende. Lakini tuko Kenya. Ni ndoto kwa Alfred Mutua ku resign. Anangoja labda afutwe tu. The only person that we are hearing that he resigned ni JB Muturi. At least we heard that he had resigned. But now this is the regime we have. We are in the jaws of hyenas. In one side, we have some of the agents who are conning Kenyans. Then the government comes in as a solution to deal with these fake agents. And the government behaves exactly like the fake agents. What do you expect? Even the good agents are going to learn from these bad characters. So that's where we are under this regime. And that's the reason why I found it fit to bring this message from Boni Khalwale to Alfred Mutua on this Punchline discussion. We are in a big trouble. We are in a mess under this regime. Now, I don't know your views, but please let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far, and see you in our next video.